And hopefully I'm live on the right channel. Just about started streaming on Greg's World there a second ago. I was like, I better switch this over because I do a live stream on Greg's World every Sunday morning, and I have to switch these codes around, these stream codes. And I was like, before I had literally had my finger on the button, and I was like, I need to make sure this is switched. So this live stream almost went to Greg's World, but I'm glad it didn't because you guys are probably more interested in seeing me build a Lego set than everyone over there, although they may have enjoyed it as well. Today we're going to be building a DC Superhero Girls set 41230 Batgirl Batjet Chase. This is a set that's been in the back of the backlog for a very long time. I think I said in the video, I'm actually working on a video today that'll come out tomorrow on this set. I think it's been in there since like April or so. This is given us to by Chess Blake and his family, I believe, were their names. It's just been so long. And I've never actually built a DC Superhero Girls set before. Although, actually, I did. They sent us two, and I built one of them. One is in a damaged box, and I built that long ago. Back when the studio was back where it used to be with the mini finger wall in the background. You guys that have been around for a long time, the OG brick protectors know what I'm talking about there. But this one I'm excited about. And I want to surprise Clark with this. I kind of had a couple sets that I was debating on for today, but I'm starting a little bit late because I had some outdoor chores to do. So I thought, why don't we build through this one? It's only 206 pieces, and I'm here to have fun and chat with you guys while I do it. So let's get into it. First thing you'll notice is my manual's folded, which I'm trying to flatten out. And second thing you'll notice is my stickers are equally folded, so I'm not loving that. And one of them's even kind of peeling off, but it's okay. We'll get through this, guys. We'll stay strong. How's everyone doing today? I see everyone saying hello. I appreciate you guys, as always, taking time out of your day to hang out with me for a little bit. Very cool. Hope everyone is enjoying their day. We had a pretty good one so far. We went out and got our pictures taken as a family. So, yeah, it was good. It was a good time. Make sure I'm actually putting this together right. Hopefully the pictures turned out well. I did a vlog of it, so if you guys want to see the vlog on that, it'll be coming out in a day or two on Greg's World. Make sure you guys are subscribed over there. If you want to see more than just the Lego stuff, if you want to see family things and miscellaneous stuff, everything outside of Lego, I guess, is over there. So Greg's World, just do a search for that. I think it'll be the #1 result that comes up. I'm doing very well, EH. Thank you so much for asking. Today is going well. I'm happy to be done mowing the yard. Today was the final mow, I think. So I just recovered like an hour and a half to 2 hours of my life every week, and I plan to use that to make more videos. So good news for everybody, I guess, right? Good news for me, at least. What's worse than stickers and folded manuals? Folded stickers, that's right. The Golden Brick nailed it on that one. I 100% agree. I'm okay with folded manuals when it comes down to like smaller sets. You know, sometimes it happens, but not too bad. I was waiting for this. Well, I'm glad you were waiting. Thank you for being patient. Marfan, thank you so much for the donation. My t-shirt designer extraordinaire, Marfan, in the house. Why am I should be wearing that shirt today. I should wear that shirt for our live streams. I don't really get too selective when I choose clothes. Today we had to dress up, which is why I'm wearing a white t-shirt. I had a button-up shirt on, which is probably the first time in a long time that I've actually worn a button-up shirt. Ever since quitting my job, my style has more or less just been t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. But we built our first thing. I don't know what the heck this guy is. Maybe you DC Superhero Girls fans know, if there are any out there. We're not going to have a focus here, but this little dude. Does he have a name? Let me show him up here. Neither of my cameras want to focus. You guys get the idea. You get the idea. We'll put him up there. That's our first little dude that we built. Somebody knows it. Let me see what I'm missing in the chat here. You guys are going crazy. Thank you so much for stopping by. I worked in finance before Lava Rock. Boy. Let's see. I once had $120 the week after Christmas. Then I saw all the DC Superhero Girls sets, and I almost got them all because they were 75% off. Dude, you are like me. I've tried to get away from this, but I've been in a position before where if something is cheap enough, I buy it no matter what it is, which is sort of what those Nexo Night sets were. But I've been trying to get away from that, not away with that, because it just really starts adding up. Like, you just end up with so much stuff. Oh, I guess I need to put this on first. So, yeah, it's tempting, though, when you see something super cheap to buy it, especially when you can get a great deal, like 75% off. Pretty amazing. I don't really know much about Batgirl, at least this version of Batgirl. I know this is a TV show, which me and Clark don't watch. But we did watch Teen Titans Go to the Movies last night, and I thought that was a pretty good movie. I don't know if anybody else here saw that. I got the high school for $20, says Quinn. That's pretty awesome. I was really wondering when I started this stream, or even before I started this, I was like, how many people are even going to want to watch this? Because are there any DC Superhero Girls fans out there? And it turns out that there are. This is our first minifig, or mini doll. Again, the most hideous things known to man, according to that one comment from last year, but I don't think they're that bad. Can we get a focus here, Logitech? Can you just give me oh yeah, there you go, guys. Batgirl with the yellow boots and black pants. Actually looks pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's put her up here. We'll start stacking everybody up there. And that's the only mini doll that came with this. I know a lot of people dislike mini dolls, just like Bobby Bricks. I don't know how I feel about it. I know they did the research on it, and I think when I watched the show, The Toys That Made Us, they actually talked to the girl that designed the mini doll, and apparently girls weren't digging the regular minifingers. Maybe because they weren't called minifingers. But they did the research, and girls apparently came around to Lego more when they made minifigs like this. So if that's what it takes, and maybe if you're a girl, you can comment on this, because I know there are a few girls that actually watch Lego channels and Lego live streams. Do you like mini dolls? Do you not like them? Are they the reason that you buy Lego? Are they the reason that you kind of got into Lego? It could be for that for some people, but I don't know. The thing that I'm working on right now, I'll show you what it is here. This is a little side build. It's this little cart thing here, which I think Clark's going to enjoy that. This has the ultimate of two worlds, I guess. It's got a net, well, three actually. It's got a net that flies, which Clark's going to like that. 4, it's got shooters, aka blasters if we're monetized here. We've got a plane that flies, and we have a car with wheels. Done deal, guys. Done deal. Isaiah says, I don't think mini dolls are that bad. I think some people get a little worked up about them. They're really not that bad. I do like that comment that I got. It was back when I was featuring comments every day, and they were like, mini dolls are the most hideous things ever made. Like Ben, who says, mini dolls make me bleed inside. I think that's a little much. EH says, my luxurious donations be more scarce now. I left my part-time job so I could focus more on school, YouTube, and sports. Good thing I'm only in high school. Dude, follow your dreams. Do what you need to do. I appreciate everything that you've done for me. It really means a lot. But school comes first right now. Maybe YouTube. I'm not going to say that. YouTube doesn't come first. School comes first. Do that. Do your sports thing. Do your college thing. Do your social thing. And then decide where you want to fall. I almost told you guys that YouTube comes first. You know I secretly believe that in my mind. MFL, here we got a girl's opinion. When I first started liking Lego, it was always Ninjago, but when friends came, it was both then when I moved the States and left the dolls, keep the ninjas, and now Star Wars and Ninjago. Okay, so she's more into just the regular stuff. I will say Mrs. Brickatect, who obviously isn't a younger girl and grew up without mini dolls, she doesn't like the mini dolls that much. But maybe girls that grew up on them like them. One thing that, I hope this doesn't come off as racist, but one thing that I really don't like about Friends, I don't have much history with Friends, but when they switched all the Friends to be like multicultural, and like they kept the same names, I think. I could be wrong about this, so correct me if I'm wrong. But like there were all these friends, and I was like, okay, I know this one, I know this one, I know this one. And then all of a sudden they change them, and there's like all these different races and stuff, which I think is cool that they're integrating those. But I was like, you can't just switch everybody's name, right? You can't do that. But it was probably a good marketing move, I suppose. You don't want to have like 5 white friends or whatever, 4 white friends. I can't remember what the old mix used to be. I think it was like, I'm looking at, I can only see the 3 out of 5 of them, and 3 of them are white. So Will's Build says, my youngest sister prefers mini fingers instead of mini dolls. So there we go. We get a little bit of everyone's experience here. But again, I don't think Lego's dumb. They did their research, and they probably did the right thing, honestly. The real Zekron is back in the house with a donation of 50 Swedish crowns, I believe is what they are. When will your Millennium Falcon brick-linked Greg edition? I'm just going to quit on reading right now. When will we see your Millennium Falcon brick-linked Greg edition? My junk Millennium Falcon. If you guys don't know, I want to build a couple things. I got grass on me. I want to build a couple junked items. I want to build a junk Ferrari, which essentially means that I'm going to use all the official Lego pieces, but they're not going to be the colors that come with the set. So I'm going to try to piece together through yard sale finds a full Ferrari. I want to do with Millennium Falcon. I have bags 5 and 6. I need to piece together bags 1 through 4 of that. The other one I want to do is DeLorean. The DeLorean from the Ideas set. It's so expensive now. I want to build my own. I don't know when it's going to happen. Right now, you guys, if you saw my last video, you saw I was doing some sorting. I finished up some more sorting this morning and got things kind of cleaned up. But I'm using those pieces to put this all together, and I feel like once I have it all organized, it's going to be a lot easier for me. So my main motivation for sorting, which is something I absolutely hate doing so much, my main motivation for sorting is the fact that I want to build my junk items out of it. So that hopefully that explains what junk is. And I can't really give an exact date. I have that $200 one to go through, and I'm still working through the $100 one, so it's kind of brutal. Do I want Lego to make a new wave of Harry Potter sets? You guys are going to be surprised at the answer to this. And you guys are going to be surprised when you see my next haul, too, which is on its way from Target right now. Yes, I do want more Harry Potter sets. The Great Hall I loved. I just love that build. And I've never seen Harry Potter. It's just a fantastic set. It's as close to Castle as I can get in modern days. And you guys know I love Castle. I love pirates. And I'll take what I can get. So that was cool. And I loved, I'm gonna toot my own horn here, I guess, but I loved what I did with it, with adding the lights and the extension on in the back. It just really made me happy to do that. And it's kind of something that I want to, well, I put this guy in upside down. It's something that I want to do in the future on Brickitect. Okay. Here's what I worked on. We've got this little, I don't even know what this thing is. I guess it's like a little ATV thing. Again, Clark will enjoy this. He'll probably like this little guy that's on here. And you can detach that. That's not all one piece, as you saw there. So we got little go-kart thing, and we've got little star dude. I missed, if anybody said what his name is or what she is, I missed it, but it's an extra little character for this. Maybe it's a villain. Kind of has like an evil face. Maybe the villain's getting away. It is the Batgirl Batjet chase. If you guys are just tuning in, this is the set that I'm building. And that's how far I've gotten so far. I've gotten the ATV thing done. There's probably names for all these things. I just don't watch the show, so I don't know. And I apologize for that. I'm ignorant. It's beautiful. Has Pop sent me anything lately? No, he hasn't, because I'm still working through his backlog. I think I have, let's see, probably still like 10 sets and 4 poly bags to go through. I'm going to start a poly bag weekly show, I guess, a weekly video where I build a poly bag every week just so we can start getting through them. And I think in like 4 or 5 months, I should be able to finish off all the poly bags that we have. Will's Build says, my sister said it's a villain when I build it for her. Okay. Cryptomite, says Bruce. It's a Cryptomite. Bruce, how did you know that? That's what I want to know. What else am I missing here? I'm missing all kinds of stuff in the chat. So if you said something to me, please let me know. Can you make a mini movie, but instead of Harry Potter with this set? By the way, the yellow thing is Kryptonite. Thank you, Bruce. I don't know if I'm making a mini movie because I was very embarrassed after that, but I understand a lot of people really enjoyed it. MC says, Falcon from the other parts sounds great for the DeLorean. Maybe you can even improve it as the door hinges, for example, aren't too stable. That'd be cool. I mean, I would love to have the original DeLorean, but the problem is, again, it's like $100 now. I should have got it when it was like $50. I would have had the chance, and I just passed on it, which was a mistake. Jim Blades here. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for hanging on and hanging out. We're going on to bag 2 already. Let's open this up. What do I think about the 2019 Lego sets? I haven't seen the leaks. Speaking of Lego leaks and news, as much as I despise Lego leaks videos and rumors and stuff like that, I am considering maybe next year starting to make Lego news videos just for the things that I'm interested in and passionate about. Because I get asked all the time in these streams, what do you think of this set? What do you think of that set? What do you think of this? And it's over and over and over again. So I thought it'd be nice to have a video I could refer people to. So like, say like the Storybook, for example, the set that's coming out. I could be like, here's what I think about this, and this is why I like it, and this is why I'm going to buy it. And then when people ask me, am I getting this set? What do I think of this set? I'll say, if I didn't make a video on it, I don't plan to get it and I don't like it. Or at the very least, I don't plan to get it, I guess. I can't say I don't like it because it's kind of harsh. We'll leave this in here for now. But I don't know. It's something I was actually thinking about it today. I was like, maybe I should start doing something like that. Let me know what you guys think. Should I start doing like Lego news videos and things that I'm interested in? I don't want to do it on everything because it just, I can't get behind making videos about something I'm not passionate about. So if there's a set or some type of series or some line that's coming out that I'm really not interested in, I don't want to just be that guy that's like, hey, you know, I consider that selling out personally. hey, there's a new wave of, I don't know, whatever coming out next year, and it's going to have this many sets and this many pieces. Who's excited about it? Leave a comment down below and tell me how excited. No, that's not me. But if it's something awesome, I'm like, dudes, you guys aren't going to believe this. I don't know. Thinking out loud. Let me know what you guys think. Have I been to Legoland? Asked David. No, I plan to. We're hoping maybe next year or the year after. I want to take Clark to Disney. We're just going to do like a whole month in Florida, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to wait until Clark gets a little bit older, so he can remember it and everything. Although we'll have lots of video, I'm sure. Jasper says, I just thought of a set Clark might like, Lego Minecraft Farm Cottage, because it has bunnies and a donkey. That sounds like it'd be up Clark's alley. I haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp yet, Quinn. I'm a little behind on movies. There's a few movies I haven't seen. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Venom. I haven't seen Solo, and I haven't seen Infinity War yet. I may be the only person not to have seen Infinity War. EH confirms that the original DeLorean doors would constantly come off. That's not cool. Maybe I can do a little bit of a design for it. That might be kind of neat. Maybe that can be my claim to fame on the DeLorean. I'll be like, first of all, check out my ugly DeLorean that's green, red, yellow, blue. Green, red, yellow, blue. They're a very useful crew. Oh no. It's infiltrated my mind. But also, check out how I fixed the doors. The best fix ever goes to... Where am I at here? The best fix ever goes to JK Brickworks on his Statue of Liberty fix. I'm 100% doing his fix on that thing where he fixes the face. It's terrible. Jim Blade saw Venom this weekend. I've heard mixed on that. I've heard very mixed on Ant-Man and the Wasp. I've heard mixed on almost everything that I mentioned right now. We did watch Teen Titans Go to the Movies last night. I thought it was kind of fun. And I gotta put this piece in the front here. Should probably pay more attention to what I'm doing here. Might be a good idea. Where's that piece I need? The search. Where's the piece I need, guys? I'm sure it's here. Can you guys see it? It's black. It's like... Oh, I see. I see what I'm doing. I skipped a step, of course. I'm getting the recommendations to see Infinity War. I'll get around to it one of these days. I'm not too excited about it, to be honest. I've heard like it kind of just sets up for like the next movie, and it's like, come on, man. How are you going to do that to me? So if you're just tuning in right now, we're building the DC Superhero Girls Batgirl Batjet Chase, 206 pieces. I'm on step 9 of the Batjet. So far we built Batgirl and we built Kryptomite, I think was the name according to Bruce, and an ATV. Not sure what the ATV, if it has a name or what it is, but we built it. It's done. And I'm cranking my way through. I'm also trying to chat with you guys too. Bertolot says they're all set up for the next movie. Really, that's true. Here's the formula. The Marvel formula for everybody that thinks they're actually going to watch a good movie. Get them in the seat to sell a ticket. Get them to watch the movie. Introduce an obscure character that will appear in the next movie and hype that up for the next year. So then they come and sit in that seat to watch that movie the next year. And then just get them to do that year after year after year until people wise up and realize that they should actually watch a decent movie. Marvel's formula. Where's my piece I'm looking for? At least that's the way I see it. Oh my goodness. I am like totally not finding my piece here. Unless I messed something up earlier on. There it is. It's hiding under here. There we go. But yeah, I mean, all these superhero movies, it really just comes down to making money. What can we do to make money? What can we sell? Can we sell tickets? Can we sell merchandise? Let's make some Lego sets out of it. In the movies, I can't really say Infinity War because I haven't seen it. Whether it's good or bad, I mean, it should be good for the amount of money that they put into these movies and the budgets they have. But so much of that budget just goes towards special effects and maybe not necessarily making an amazing story. Again, it's so much of it, and Avengers especially, is Like how many people, like how many normal people that weren't like super comic book fans knew who Guardians of the Galaxy were before Guardians came out? And I love Guardians movie, so I'm not hating too hard on it, but I didn't know who the Guardians of the Galaxy were. But they made you find out who they were, and then they introduced more people, and Avengers is probably the biggest culprit of that, of introducing characters that you had no idea who they were, but now they have, feature movies on them. And it's just a cycle that keeps going. I do wonder someday if the superhero thing will ever go away. Like, are people ever going to get to the point where they're just like, okay, all right, we've seen enough. I don't think it's ever going to happen. All right, so we're at the point now where we got to do 4 stickers. I knew this was coming. I wish it didn't come this soon, but it's happening right now. I just realized you guys can't see a whole lot of what I'm doing over here, so why don't we... That's a little better. Better view for you to see me mess up these stickers. So these are our 4 stickers we're putting on. All these ones that are on this folded thing here. And we'll start with the most folded one. These ones are kind of tough too because they kind of go around in a semicircle. Maybe the secret to stickers is to not care so much and just be like, whatever, it's on. This one's kind of sucks because it's a line, so if you don't have it lined up properly, it's going to look like crap when you come back around. But we'll do our best here. NFL says, I go to Disney every year and have some tips. There are 2 in case, let's see, I'm missing it because the chat's scrolling. Do park hopper, it really helps, and stay at a Disney hotel. If you do, it makes the trip better. I think we'll do that. I've had other people recommend that too. Like you do like the meal plan and you do all this stuff right through Disney, which I think we'll do. Again, I'm just waiting for Clark to be old enough for him to remember it, but young enough that it's still magical. Like I want him to see Mickey Mouse and think that Mickey Mouse is a real person, which he is. Not a real person inside of Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I think maybe 5 or 6 is the magical age. We'll see what Clark's like when he's that age, and we'll make it happen. Unfortunately, we're going to probably have to go during the summer, which is going to be an absolute nightmare in Florida, but that's the time that we have off, so that's when we'll do it. I'd love to go in like January, though. Get out of Pennsylvania in January, out of the snow and the crap. Get into Florida. Have a nice vacation for a couple weeks. And Phil says I'm 12 and it's still amazing. Dude, I'm sure it is. I just want Clark to experience it as a little dude, like just the littlest guy, and be amazed. Hey, not too bad here. We're doing okay. Will said I went in the 3rd grade and it wasn't as magical, but it was for my sister. See, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't want it to be too much. Okay, so there's our wings. We got some wings. Just joining, what set is this? This is DC Super... It's actually in the description, I believe, hopefully. But it's DC Superhero Girls set number 41230. This is Batgirl, Batjet Chase. So far, I've built Batgirl, if you're just tuning in. I've built this little thing, which is a kryptonite, apparently. And I'm working on this part. I do appreciate you guys stopping by to watch me build this. I really felt like this is one of those themes that not a lot of people have interest in, especially on my channel. And it's nice to see that you guys are here. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. Have I got my tickets for Philly Brickfest yet? No, I probably won't buy those until, I don't know, February maybe. I'm not in a huge hurry. I don't think they really sell out. The funny thing is about that company is I got free tickets to go to like Minecraft Con or something. Maybe some other people got these too. They were having a Minecraft convention at the same place that Philly Brickfest is being held. And apparently it was the last year, and apparently it doesn't sell very well because they gave me 2 free tickets and they were like, you're free to come if you want to. But if you don't want to come, all we ask is that you give these tickets to someone else. It seemed a little desperate. Edward, thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate that. So, yeah, could have went to Minecraft convention. Looking back on it, maybe it would have been kind of fun. But it was like, we got them, I think it was like on a Tuesday or something like that. And it was like for Thursday, or for that weekend, I think, is when they had us going. So there was no way we could really plan for it. What do I think of Anakin's Jedi Starfighter? It's kind of on my list. I'd like to get it on clearance if I can. I think it's, what, a $20 set? I think it's pretty cool. The other one that I wanted in that line was Yoda's Starfighter. I thought his was pretty cool, plus a chance to get Yoda. Sniper of World Roblox says, isn't the DC Superhero Girls theme the worst selling one of the last 5 years? Based on the prices that I was looking at on Amazon when these sets were out, probably, because I mean they were selling like 500-piece sets for like $15 on there. I would have to say that they were pretty poor selling, but I can't say with certainty. I haven't looked at the sales numbers or anything like that for Lego. Have any of you guys bought these sets? I guess we could probably determine that just by asking that question. Has anyone bought these sets? I know the one person said that they got them on clearance for a super deal, but outside of finding these on clearance, did anyone rush out to buy these? I don't think so. Putting some blasters on. AK some guns, some shooters. What do I think of Yoda's hut? Not a big fan. If I get any of those sets, I think I would get Octu Training, but $30 is an absolute ripoff for that set. Like, absolute ripoff. It should be a $20 set straight out the gate. And, you know, it's just another example of Lego. I mean, I guess it comes down to licensing, but Lego just loves to take advantage of Star Wars fans. The prices are just out of this world. And again, it comes down to licensing, I'm sure, but because Disney and everyone else has to make their money off of it. But when you compare it just for a Lego set, it just isn't worth it unless you really love it. And I don't really love Octu Island. If I were to buy it, it would be a situation sort of like the Great Hall where I have to modify it to make it decent, which means putting more either time, money, or pieces into it. Overwatch sets. I like the new Bastion. Not the one that's out right now, but the one that's coming out. I like that one. I got an email from Lego today that said, pre-order your Overwatch sets before they're in stores. They come out January 1st or something like that. I'm like, it's not like they're going to be hard to find. And why pre-order something when, if you just wait a little while, you can get it much cheaper if you're just willing to wait. So I don't intend to pre-order him, but I probably will get Bastion. I think he's overtaken the Oni Titan off of my list of like mech type things I want to buy. Marfan says, Greg, go to, I don't even know how to say this, Effelting, Efteling, and look up on Google, please. Okay. I don't know where that is or what it is, but I'm down to go. Let's do it. Yeah, so like, why pre-order something? The only time I would... Did I miss something here? Oh, okay. The only time I would pre-order something is if I knew it was going to be a very scarce item that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise. That's why you pre-order, at least in my opinion. Like, okay, this thing's going to be hard to get. I'm going to pre-order it, make sure I have my thing. Like a Nintendo console, for example, or a Super Nintendo Classic or whatever. But Overwatch Lego sets, I don't think you need to pre-order. They're not going to be hard to find, and I guarantee that by April, they'll all be 20% off on Amazon, so no thanks. Have I ever considered driving to Alaska? I'm probably not going to drive there if we were to go. That's a long drive. It would be an amazing trip, though. It'd be a great thing to vlog, I guess, wouldn't it? Be one heck of a vlog. Bicycling to Alaska. That'd be one heck of a vlog. Get in really good shape. But yeah, the whole Nintendo thing, that kind of comes back to artificial scarcity, where they could be making more things than what they technically make, but drive up the interest in it by making it seem like it's rare, and people want it even more because of that reason. Nintendo or Lego should do that somewhat, but they don't really do it. Lego could build a lot of hype by doing that kind of stuff. Now, if they did that with the Overwatch sets, they're like, now there's only going to be 5,000 Overwatch sets going to be made. So if you want one, make sure you pre-order it today. I guarantee the pre-orders would sell out. Do I feel the same way about the pre-order set on Vader's Castle? Absolutely. I guarantee, well, I can't guarantee this because I don't really know how it's going to sell, but I think after Christmas, December 26th, I'm going to look up Vader's Castle and I'm going to get it for $80 on Amazon. So I would never pre-order that. Unless you're like a hardcore Star Wars fan, and I'll tell this to anybody that's buying Lego sets. Unless you are a hardcore fan of whatever set it is or theme it is that you're buying for full price from Lego, just wait. Just wait a little while. Pretend it isn't there and wait a couple months because you'll get pretty much everything for 20% off. Unless it's an exclusive to Lego and it's not sold elsewhere. It's just so much cheaper just to wait a little bit if you're able to do that. Now, if you're one of these Lego YouTubers that has to have the set the day it comes out so you can make a review video on it or whatever you do, that's a different story. But if you're just an average consumer that's just buying a set, just wait a little bit. Buy it from Walmart or Amazon. Both of them have been really good lately of dropping prices pretty fast. And 20% off to me is about the regular price. I consider 20% off to be MSRP in my eyes. But pre-ordering is just... it's just silly. They're like, pre-order them before they're in stores. And the thing is, I could see if you were getting them early, which I don't think is the case unless I missed something in the email, because that's about all I read of it. But you're going to get it at the same time everyone else is. You're just giving them your money early. But Vader's Castle, I mean, it's okay on the inside. On the outside, it's kind of just bland. If I ever displayed it, it would certainly be with the back open. But I can't, like, I think about the Great Hall for $100, which is awesome. And then I think about Vader's Castle for $100 and I'm just like, so much better $100 sets out there you can buy. Unless you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, which if you are, more power to you. Should make a YouTube channel for Clark's Thomas the Train Collection. I think I'm going to do his minis video here like in the next week or two on Greg's World. That's sort of where I can do whatever I want. I really don't have any interest in starting another YouTube channel. It's just a giant pain to do that. And until I'm making daily videos in every channel, there's some space for other stuff. So I'll probably do his minis video on Greg's World, and I'll just link it on my Lego channel if anybody wants to watch it, which I'm sure there will be a lot of people that do. Do a Clark's Toys type thing. Brickdalot says, I think the pre-order thing is twofold: to gauge interest and to test to see if people are interested in pre-ordering. It could be. I think there will be probably people that pre-order it. But you got to, like, for me, with pre-orders, you got to give away something, like, for doing it, right? Like, pre-ordering Red Dead Redemption 2, which was, like, the biggest video game that just came out. You didn't need to pre-order it because it wasn't going to be sold out of stores. Any store you went into was going to have it. Pre-ordering it, though, got you exclusive stuff in the game. Like, you got an exclusive, skin for your horse or whatever it may be. You got something for pre-ordering it. And that was good for them because they're taking cash in early. Lego isn't really offering anything for pre-ordering. You're not getting, like, anything exclusive. You're not getting, like, a little poly bag with it. You're not getting... There's no reason. There's no reason to pre-order it. Why give them... if you want a $50 set, why give them the $50 today when you can just do the same thing on January 1st and get it at the same exact time? I don't get it. There's my rant. Did I put this on the right side? Yeah. I'm building the interior cockpit. If you guys are just tuning in, this is the Batgirl Batjet chase. We're ranting about pre-ordering. I don't believe in it, at least in Lego's case. BFab's here, welcome. Yeah, Will said an extra figure or two would be good inclusion. I think so. I think that'd give a lot of people a reason to pre-order something exclusive. Like Ryan's always complaining about how Lego doesn't value people that do things like when they do it on a special occasion. They want you to rush into the store to buy something or, do something at a certain time and spend a certain amount of money, but then they don't reward you with something for doing that. That's how you change people's behaviors is you either reward or discourage them through a reward or punishment. In this case, they should reward you with something special for going out of your way to do that. Steve says, in my business, pre-orders are the biggest forecasting tool we have. How much are you willing to pay for the data for that tool though, Steve. Like you gotta give something for that pre-order, right? If it's that valuable, you got to give the person something for doing it. All right, so we got step 37 completed. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm still working on here. I think you can. This is where we're at so far. I'll give you a quick update. It's coming together pretty well. I like the color scheme, I guess. It's got the like the navy blue with the yellow on the side. Purple is a little, you know, I guess it goes with the character. It goes with the theme. But we're cranking our way through this. Chatting up with you guys, talking about pre-orders. Did I watch M&R Productions video on the black card? It's very interesting. Yeah, I did, and that kind of ties in exactly to what we were talking about here. Oh, I think I was supposed to put this on the side here. Ryan's been screwed over by Lego a couple times now. Like he got that black card. He didn't say if he had to pay for it or not. I don't think he did, but it was this thing to make people feel special for rushing out and buying an $800 Lego set at the very beginning of when it was available, right? So he gets this thing and hoping for all these exclusives and all these bonuses for getting this card, and nothing really came of it. And that's a perfect example of what we're talking about here with Lego not really paying people back for being loyal. Like if you're gonna do something like that and they promise something like that, they got to come through. And I know he said there's still a potential for like one thing to happen this year, but it's just not enough. They should have done something like once a month for all these people. Be like, hey, we truly appreciate you buying the most expensive Lego set that we've ever made. Here's what we're gonna do for you. But you know, what can you do? Now, if he paid for it, I guess that would be a whole nother story. Like if they're like, hey, for $40 a year, you can sign up to be a part of our VIP Black program or whatever they want to call it. And we'll give you all these exclusives. You'll have access to things that other people don't. Freebies. Now, if he would have paid for it, I think that'd be another story. But I don't think he had to pay. I think it was just a thing. Got the question. Am I going to build the other robot in the backlog? Are you talking about the boost? Yeah, I'm definitely going to build that. I'm not sure when. I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, I need to build boost. I'm excited about that one. Maybe we should all switch to Mega Bloks. I don't know if I would go that far, Will. That might be that might be jumping the gun a little bit. Can't believe how cheap Mega Bloks are, though. I was looking at that Thomas Mega Bloks set at Target. And it was a bucket, and you get Thomas and all these, you know, all these train pieces and stuff in there. And it was like, I don't know, I forget how much it was, but I remember looking at it, it was like a great value. I can't remember if it was $25 or $12, but the part to piece ratio was fantastic. But again, sometimes you get what you pay for with some of these non-Lego brands. I won't say knockoff because they're not knockoffs, but sometimes you get what you pay for. You just got to be prepared for that. Probably the cheapest plastic or horrible manuals. Probably folded stickers and folded manuals. That's probably what they have in them. Okay, I put another sticker on. I've got like 2 stickers left. I want to put this one on properly here. Okay, looking good. And now this goes in here. And I'm building another one of these things. Did I build the 2 Nexo Night sets? I haven't built those yet. I think I'm going to probably stream those. Hey, this one's not a sticker. Awesome. Check this out. Non-sticker, guys. Believe it or not, not a sticker. I haven't built those yet. They're on the list. I'm working it through. And this apparently goes in the back. So this is, there's going to be a net that shoots out of there. So this has a little bit of playability and a little bit of function to it as well. If you want people to be triggered, I prefer Mega Bloks. Yeah, to each his own. I mean, I don't have any issues with Mega Bloks. I like Mega Bloks for the fact that they're actually doing something that's their own copyrights and whatnot. They're not stealing anything. They're doing everything by the book. Unlike Lepin, who's, you know, more or less stealing Lego's designs and trying to actually pass them off as actual Lego sets, Mega Bloks or Mega Constructs, they're doing it right. So I have to hand it to them for that. Saying that, I don't really love the quality. I've only experimented with them a few times, but I wasn't really happy with the quality of the pieces compared to Lego. I do believe that you're getting what you pay for in some cases with Lego. That's not to say that I don't think Lego sets are expensive, because they are, especially for families with kids. Like, just think about, like, say you're a family, you got 2 kids, you want to get them each a Lego set. Medium-sized set, you're into $100 for 2 Lego sets. And then you compare that with kids playing like Roblox. I mean, we've had this conversation before. Kids playing Roblox, that's free, right? I don't think you have to pay anything for that. I can see why parents want their kids to get into those kind of things. I'm putting this in wrong. Or even video games in general, right? Like, get your kids Minecraft for their iPad for a couple dollars, and they're playing for hours and hours and hours, as opposed to one Lego set. It's an expensive hobby for families, especially families that don't have a lot of money to spend. And we got to put these things in here. Luckily, they gave us a whole bunch of these little studs to shoot out of here. Okay, so we got that, and the net. We got to put the net in here. I'll show you guys all the cool stuff with this. I think those are all of our pieces. Did we miss anything on here? Yeah, I did, actually. Welcome to Brickitect Live, where we skipped one step, it looks like. When you get down to the end, you realize you have more than like one piece of all these things left. That's when you know you kind of forgot something, but not a huge deal. Lucas says, I'm one of those families. Yeah, I mean, it's expensive for parents, and I do feel bad for parents that are trying to provide for their kids, and they want all this stuff, and that's why I end up with like a lot of $10 and $20 sets and things. So we'll put our Batgirl in there, which she sort of fits. Yeah, just barely. She fits inside there. And we'll get our net out here too. Here's our net. And I guess you just smash that net inside there. And let me see if we can get the shot here. You guys want a movie for this? I just can't. I don't got it in me today, guys. Let's push this over here. So she's going to fly in. I'm flying in. I'm Batgirl. I don't got it. And then that's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that. Clark is going to dig this. If you're a 3-year-old or 4-year-old or 33-year-old, that's just cool. Can I actually land the net onto this thing, though? Does it work in that way? I think I'm going to have to fold it up kind of like this. All right. Let's give it a shot. There we go. Nailed it. Here's what this thing looks like. These things are a little crazy on the back here. I feel like that's going to take away a lot of the aerodynamics of this thing, but again, it looks pretty cool. I like the blue and the white, or the blue and the yellow, colorblind. The purple, I don't know. I feel like they should have probably either gone all purple on the whole thing, or yeah, what I would have done here's designer Greg. I like this pink color, but this purple looks great. And I think I would have done everything else in this purple color that's down below here. I think it'd be a great accent. I don't think this blue is what they should have done. But here's what the bottom of it looks like. You know, it's okay. But we shot the net. This is what it looks like. It's got the Batgirl mini doll, which some people hate, some people love. Well, actually, no one said that they love mini dolls. I think there were people that were in the middle. They were like, I neither like nor dislike mini dolls. And there were people that were like, I absolutely hate mini dolls. They make me bleed on the inside. Here's the pieces we have left. So we've got a bunch of little studs. Stickers are done. Doesn't matter if it's folded anymore. Got that done. And that, my friends, is DC Superhero Girls set number 41230. Batgirl, Batjet Chase, 206 pieces. Pretty fun little set. Again, we got this in the mail from Chess Blake, I believe, were their names. Again, it was so long ago. It was probably 6-7 months ago that I got this. It was from the depths of the backlog, and I'm glad that it was finally done, and I'm glad that you guys were able to hang out with me here while I built this. Really appreciate your time in hanging out here, and you'll see a little bit more of this tomorrow on Brickitect, because I started a video, and I'll be continuing it here once we end this live stream, which is happening now. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next Sunday for yet another Brickitect live Live stream. I'm broken.